What's up everyone, welcome back to more Metal Gear Rising, and I'm hoping to kind of sit down and have another little commentary session so I can get through more of this game. But before we move on, let's get to customizing. Okay, mariachi uniform, nice, but it's worth a hell of a lot of battle points and I'm not going to waste it on some uniform. I'm sure maybe it has like some kind of hidden ability, obviously, even though it just kind of, it looks silly. Maybe it has some kind of hidden abilities, but it's not something I'm going to find out in this playthrough anyway. So just more of the usual stuff, I guess. Prioritize kind of making my weapon as powerful as possible and increasing my life bar and all that kind of stuff. Obviously completing the chapter kind of gives you pretty much upgrades in everything. So, and I guess they become more and more expensive as the chapters go on, so you need to be more and more careful with how you're spending your battle points. What else? Fuel cells. Yeah, might as well. Okay. It's always when you get down to the end, it's difficult to make a choice. To be honest, I don't even remember which one I go for. So it gives me the one on the right gave me an extra attack with the weapon I got from Mistral, and so did this. Since at the moment that's my kind of unique weapon, I might as well get some more abilities for it so that it's not just the same attacks over and over. Okay, let's move on. Chapter 4/R03.
Baffled by the statement, police are still investigating a motive. President Hamilton is on his way to the Middle East this morning for his scheduled visit with Pakistani President Farouk Salam. The meeting is viewed as an attempt by the U.S. to strengthen relations amidst a surge of anti-American sentiment in the region.
Yo, me ninja brother!
George, good to see you up and about. How you feeling?
Never better, nah? No pain, no more fasta while them hunger space eat, and me never ever feel so awake, nah?
That's because your blood sugar levels are being maintained automatically. Beats the hell out of coffee.
Oh! Me been here you go while I got them scone in the base. Why the rasta you not take me with ya, huh?
Damn it, Doc. Sorry, kid. You'd just be in the way.
Aw.
Besides, I thought you didn't want to be a killer, right?
Me don't, but...
Killing isn't fun and games. Remember that.
Right.
That's all I needed to hear.
No!
It yearns to bathe in the blood of your enemies, but you hold it back.
Yeah, just remember that.
What is this, Kenya? You cannot resign!
Sorry, Boris, it's done. Can't have a Maverick employee involved in a corporate raiding now, can we?
You could at least come talk to me.
No. It was time to break away from the old team, Boris. Past time.
You cannot take on Marshall all by yourself.
I won't sit by while they butcher little kids and ship their parts around like meat. It's sick.
It's not all so simple, Ryder. They import those brains legally. For medical purposes, it's all done.
Being legal doesn't make it right.
Ryder,
Hold that thought.
Fuck you, asshole!
I will patrol ahead.
Military Cyborg, you are not licensed to operate in this area. You're in violation of state and federal law.
Guess you better arrest me then.
183-104.7, threatening a peace officer. Deadly force is authorized.
Damn, these police are fearless. I mean, they look like they've got a few little enhancements, but surely against a guy that looks like Raiden, you would not really want to be fucking with him. But this policeman's a bit too smug for my liking, so he's going to have to take a beating. Ah, he has an arm as well. Okay. Yeah, that's nice. I'm guessing there's only specific characters in the game that have those arms, so it's not something that you can get from every soldier. I'm guessing they're kind of like almost dog tags in the other MGS games, except only certain people have them. So that's the feel that I got from it. Wow, really kicked their asses. And there's one taller guy left with his Sephiroth sword. He flew too high in the air, I think. That's right, I got a trophy. Whoa. Okay. I haven't got too many of those throughout this playthrough. Arms gone. Wow. I'm seriously kicking ass. I think I might have really started to finally get the hang of this game. I mean, I've been doing alright so far, but I seem to have taken it to another level. As I'm commentating, it's already been 3 or 4 days since I completed the game, so... Well, not complete the game, I still have half of the final chapter to do, so I wanted to leave that for live commentary when I get there. More of this stuff. So I think, obviously, as I'm kind of recording and uploading, doing all that kind of stuff, I'm finding out more and more about the game every day, as kind of more people complete and upload videos and kind of put out guides and that kind of thing. As far as I know, the Zandatsu thing has something to do with the fuel cell, and when that's full, as it is now, you can go straight back into blade mode and Zandatsu people like I am here. So provided that you make the hit, as I do here, and you pull out the fuel cell, then the next person that comes along, you'll be able to Zandatsu them as well, I think. So that's how you can get a string of them going. And I took no damage. Whoa. That was like my best performance so far in this entire game.
The road is blocked by barricades. We will proceed through the buildings. You will follow me.
Okay, sir. That's all he ever does. He just scouts ahead. Fair play. Okay, I seriously did not want to waste time with these guys. I was trying to see if there was a way I could just go straight ahead to the next bit, because I don't want to get sucked into every single battle, particularly when there's 2 of those things around. I really don't need that. And I think it's, yeah. Whoa, I almost fell off. Okay, so that was okay. I didn't have to fight those guys.
Raiden, what's your status?
They trashed my car. I'll have to go the rest of the way on foot.
Do you really have to do this?
Look, I'm fed up with all of it. Companies like ours, yours, bend the laws when it suits business. Why not bend it when it can save innocent lives?
Raiden.
Boris, listen to me. That VR training, they'll be warped into killing machines. They'll be set on POWs, civilians. It'll be one atrocity after another.
Like what you went through.
We can't have any more Jack the Rippers. You saw what happened with George. I'm doing this, Boris. I have to. I can't save those kids from becoming cyborgs, but I can stop them from becoming murderers.
Say you succeed. Say you get all the brains back. Then what?
Just so happens I know un great cybernetic surgeon.
Doctor. But he cannot...
You won't change my mind, Boris. This is my fight now.
And your wife and son? What of them?
They're in New Zealand. Safe. Rose would understand why I have to do this.
All right, damn you. You do realize Marshall has the contract for law enforcement throughout the city. They are the law in Denver.
Yeah, we've met.
Well then. Officially, Maverick Incorporated condemns you and your actions as unlawful. and a pain in the asshole. Now, increase your codec encryption. Do not worry about the lag.
And unofficially?
I'll do all I can over the codec to help. I do not like what those Mudaki are doing any more than you.
Spasiba, Tavarish. Spasiba.
Alright, finally, the team's starting to get behind me. It was kind of annoying with Kevin trying to stop me from helping these kids out. But finally, Boris has decided to unofficially give us some help. So that's good. And then you can kind of see Raiden's motivation for this whole thing. He obviously doesn't want all these kids to kind of go through what he went through. So you can understand his position. So let's go ahead and save those brains. Okay, this kind of looks like a Modern Warfare type building. Oh shit. This looks mandatory to me. Oh. Okay. Surely by now geckos shouldn't be too much of a problem for me. You see, if you notice, my fuel cell wasn't 100% charged, so it didn't offer me the chance to completely Zandatsu them, so... Although the missiles are glowing blue, so... Ooh. Yeah, you see, my thing was full, and it offered me the opportunity to press circle to trigger something off. So, I think it must have something to do with your fuel cell being full. And the amount of hits, obviously, that you've landed on the enemy. I missed the circle again. Yeah, you see, now that red marker's coming up, so I'm thinking it has something to do with that. I'm still not sure. And I'm guessing if you're watching this a long time after the game's released, then it's all clear kind of what everything is, and you can fully understand how everything works. But as I'm commentating, there's still like 2 days until the game's released, so I don't know much about the game yet. And to be honest, it wasn't something I was thinking about. Just trying to just take them out and just taking whatever Zandatsu opportunity they gave me. Like this. So I mean, as you can see, like me, even though I don't know how it works and what I had to exactly do in order to get that going, I was still doing a decent job. Okay.
You will find an elevator inside that office. Use it to reach the roof. Traveling atop buildings will minimize enemy encounters.
More kind of wannabe snakes. Caution. Oh man. Really? Do I have to do this? I'm guessing I have to. I chopped an arm as well. Okay, that's lucky. I hate people with shields. Doesn't matter what game it is, whether it be Counter-Strike or Modern Warfare or whatever, just anyone with shields is just annoying. Oh shit, I missed it. Oh well, can't get them all. Continuing with the A ranks. I'll probably still get a C for combat rank at the end of the chapter, but who cares? As long as I'm doing well on these kind of little individual bits, I don't have a problem.
Doc, what's your status?
I am reviewing the pre-flight checklist now. I have hired contractors to handle shipping the brain units. We should be airborne in just a few minutes.
You sure you can pilot that chopper by yourself?
Right, of course. Need I remind you that we live in the golden age of unmanned flight? Even manned helicopters possess a robust semi-automatic mode. It is simple, really. So simple that I can continue to monitor your status and world marshal security from the pilot seat. I must say, for the world's largest PMC, their security procedures are quite poor. Quite poor. Sadly, I did not have the necessary permissions to override their plans. Nevertheless, the data I did find should prove most useful. So please, do feel free to contact me whenever you like.
Appreciate it, Doc.
Well, it's not every day one has the chance to collect so many brains. Think of the data, the research. Oh, and of course, your personal safety was a concern as well.
Alright, so this doctor guy is kind of a bit of an otacon, the way he plays with his glasses, the same way the same way Otacon does in MGS4, and also he pilots choppers as well, so it's kind of, he's basically an Otacon. Okay, so now it's a little bit, I didn't know where to begin here. I mean, the game is very linear, but sometimes, and then I realised this is what I needed to do, but I almost died. Ninja mode and running in a straight line is not always the easiest thing. Okay. It's pretty lucky not to get an alert for that little bit, but I'm choosing to kind of just sprint through. Okay, there's going to be a little mini boss again. Okay, this guy kind of looks like a hockey goalkeeper, and he has a massive flipping Thor hammer. This guy was pretty annoying, and I kept missing that. Basically, his hammer is extremely difficult to stop. But one thing I'd advise is don't do what I did and just kind of try and go around him and attack him from the back, because he is very kind of forward-facing. All of his attacks, he just slams the hammer forward, so he doesn't attack sideways very often. And you've got those annoying flying guys as well. So that was not too bad. Almost ready to kill him now. Okay, so I did a fairly decent job against him. But he can be frustrating when you're in a kind of group of people and you're trying to take someone out, and then he just comes and smashes you over the head with a hammer and sends you flying. I think... Oh, wait, yeah. Oh, it's another hammer guy. Damn it. Yeah. So that's what I was trying to do the first time. I guess sometimes, even when he's charging up, you can still kind of intercept that attack and just keep attacking him. So that's why I've just been going for my usual kind of gung-ho approach. He's not going to be much of a threat with no arms. See, I'm still not getting that red aimer so I can take out the fuel cell. Does that guy not have a fuel cell or something? I don't know. Still A rank. Wow. This chapter's been going well. Okay. I think there's going to be, yeah, more stuff. Yeah, everywhere's gone orange again, so it looks like this is mandatory again. Yeah, you see the red aimer's not appearing there, I think, because my fuel cell is not full. Oh wait, no, it's got nothing to do with that. Ah, it's really frustrating. I don't know what you have to do to make the red aimer appear, unless it's just purely to do with how many times you hit the enemy. You have to hit it a certain number of times. I just got raped by that hammerhead. It's something I want to find out for the next parts when I commentate. These helicopters are just really annoying. There's not very many homing missiles around, as you can see. It'd be nice if you could kind of buy rounds for them, like in MGS4, where you had your Drebin points, where you could buy like rounds and missiles and all that type of thing. This one, if you run out, you run out. You can't use your BP to buy more stuff. I mean, I guess you could use the Wolf the same way you used the Mark III in MGS4 to deliver the items to you, but they obviously haven't utilised that for whatever reason. Okay. I think that's that. Yep, so obviously that was mandatory as well. More A's. Can't complain. Literally, I've only got S rank and A rank so far. I think this was the only chapter where I actually did this well. I think afterwards, because the enemies start getting a little more difficult as well, I don't pull off as many A and S ranks as I do in this one. Again, this is me trying to survey everything and try and take a more stealthy approach for once. I'm just going to wait for this guy to come so I can put a blade through his head, and he doesn't come. But I can still get him nonetheless. Ah yes, we've got to save another guy, and I fail epically here as well. Honestly, there's like 3 people around, and then ah shit, I think I missed his arm. It's just by the time you take 3 of them out, someone takes out the guy you're supposed to save, and then you have more people coming in and all that kind of thing. It's just, you see he's dead already. I think they just, as soon as they go on alert, they just kill him straight away. So I don't know. Like I said at the start, I think the chapter 0 or the chapter 1 guy, he was the only one I managed to save out of all of them. So that's going to have to be for another playthrough, which obviously I'm not going to bother recording. We'll see. I'm not too interested in a second playthrough for now, because I didn't really love the game enough for that, and I don't care too much about the trophies. But we'll see. Wow. Also, with the whole lock-on thing, I'm not 100% sure how that works either. I must have killed enough cyborgs to get myself a little trophy as well. And he's dead. Sorry, dude. This is my first playthrough. Give me a break.
You cannot proceed any further via the rooftops. There is a freight railroad underground. The elevator ahead will take you to it.